Yo,
Yo,
good
yo.
evening, world. Good evening, world. We back at you on another Sunday with another episode of the Contrarian Sports Channel podcast. Before we get started, man, I want to give a shout out to my co-host, my moderator, Black Sheep G. How you feeling this evening, man?
Man, life is good, man. I'm doing my thing. Glad to be here another day. Hey, I'm ready to have some fun, man.
Yeah, life
Talk
good
about
in
this,
Houston.
man.
You
This
know,
is
you
the
know
way to
they
end the
wild,
week.
they wilding down there in Houston, man.
Oh, it feel good. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, it feel good. It was
Okay,
about it was about 71 today, nice and crisp, and it was a lovely day. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it.
I got you. It must feel good to some NBA players down there too, because we gonna get into it today, man. We will get into
Oh
it.
yeah, about to get real, man. About to
Currently,
get
we got the game on in the background. We got the Philadelphia 76ers who are down Joel Embiid
yeah.
versus the New York Knicks who are down Julius Randle. Both the big man injured, but pretty good game. Philly up 70-63 in the fourth quarter, halfway through. You know, I don't particularly care for these teams, but it's been a good game. It's been a good game.
Why you don't care about him? What's up, man? Why you hating on him, man? What's
I
up?
mean, New York ain't been nobody since before I was born, man. And like I was a supporter of Carmelo Anthony when he was there. He's one of my favorite players of all time. But
Um,
New York just, they get to the draft, they always draft a foreign dude, and the fans just boo every year. You know,
you know
they
how it
they, they,
go.
they just don't know how to draft, man. I mean, they got some good players. Jalen Brunson, he was a good pickup from the Mavs. You know, he's becoming a
True.
superstar and whatnot. You know, I even liked them when they had Spreewell choking coaches out and whatnot, and Allen Houston before he got injured, he was a beast, but they just couldn't catch a break. They got to that one finals during the lockout year in '99, and that was the beginning of the San Antonio Spurs run. So they just
And that
haven't
was
had the
it.
best luck, man.
That makes
Same
sense.
same with the
That makes
76ers. Like
true.
since AI, we ain't been paying them no attention. We ain't been paying them no attention. AI
Not
was the
all.
best
Yeah,
thing that
you're right.
happened to them.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. See, that's why they got. That's why you got to be on here. You're very knowledgeable about this, man. Because a lot of
Yeah,
people they don't watch the small stuff. That's why.
yeah.
That's why you made this show, man. That's why it's vital for these sorry Negroes and these nigglets for them to understand what's going on in this world, man.
Yeah, they gotta know the history, man. They gotta know the history. Speaking of history, uh, got my North Carolina Tar Heel shirt on today. We got Duke up out of there again yesterday. Always makes me a happy camper. ACC outright champions, number one
Yeah.
seed going into the tournament next week. The ACC tournament, not the NCAA tournament. We got the ACC tournament and all the other conference tournaments, and then we got the big tournament, the national tournament amongst all the teams, the 64 uh, road to the Final Four. But yeah, North Carolina got them out there. They was hating on us at the end, throwing water and shit. But
It was. They were.
yeah, we just waved goodbye on them. You know, it's funny. Remember we covered the white boy Flipowski that got hurt
Yeah.
doing the court storming. He
You talking
tried
about
to
the
trip.
dude with weak knees?
Yeah, the center. He tried to
Yeah.
trip one of our players up when they was getting back on defense yesterday, and the refs didn't call or whatever. They tried. Duke does everything they can, with their privilege and everything, but they just not good at basketball this year. They are top 10, but they're not better than North Carolina. So I'm rocking my North Carolina Tar Heel shit today. Till next year, Duke. Y'all go back to the drawing board, and we'll whoop y'all ass again next year. I don't know though, because my brother told me Duke has some top recruits coming next year, so it might be dark because we losing our stars. We losing Baycott, the guy out of Richmond. He's a fifth year senior. We're losing R.J. Davis. He's a senior, so our top two players not gonna be there next year. So we'll see. Might be a bit of a recession. Um,
I mean, I can
but
see that.
yeah,
I can see that.
I mean, it ebbs and flows between North Carolina and Duke. I mean, two prestigious programs and whatnot in the college basketball landscape. Sometimes, some years Duke got it, some years North Carolina got it. We have one more championship in them though, so you know championships matter. So North Carolina,
I mean, why do you think North Carolina just keep on getting winning these championships, man? What do you think is down there that's helping them to do this?
legacy. That's where the real goat, not this made up phony goat. That's where the real goat played.
Who the fake goat?
Oh, LeBron James, man.
Oh
LeBron
yeah, he is
James.
a
You know, the
scapegoat,
one
man.
with the one with all these made up records they got for him. You know, I mean,
Oh
shout out to
yeah.
LeBron. He just broke the 40,000 point mark, which is kind of crazy. I can't
It
even.
took him 40 years.
Yeah, even as much as I'm not an avid LeBron fan, I can't hate on the fact that he scored 40,000 points. You
Yeah.
know, thanks to the human growth hormones and them steroids. Like,
Oh
shout out
damn,
to
see,
LeBron
bro.
though, man.
Yeah, why you?
Shout out to LeBron, man. Losing hairline but gaining points, man. You can't be mad at it.
Oh,
You can't be mad at it, man.
there you
Uh,
go. You already
uh,
starting it, bro. See,
speak.
hey,
Hey,
see,
speaking
see.
of LeBron, it brings me to our first topic. Uh,
What's the
we all
first
know
topic of the day, man?
especially us, especially us in our community. When we're kids, we think we go into the NBA and the NFL and all the professional leagues, and then we grow up, realize we dusty, and then when we have kids and stuff, we think our kids go be the ones to go to the league, the NBA, NFL, and all that. Living vicariously through them.
Yeah.
Um, Recently, it's been a little bit of, I wouldn't say drama, but there was a bit of a story of ESPN taking LeBron's son, who's currently a freshman at USC, University of Southern California. They took him
Huh.
off the mock draft board for next year, and as you know, it's a big goal of LeBron to get. He's trying to stay in the league long enough to get both his sons in there and play with them on the same team, even if I guess it's for one season. He wants to do that before he retires, which I get. It's an admirable goal to have your sons play with you, but pause. That sounded crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
that's crazy.
My bad. To have your sons play on the same team as you, that would be something different to see. You see a lot of uh, kids or former NBA players in the league now. You got Kenyon Martin Jr. You got uh, I think Scottie Pippen's son in the league.
Yep, I seen that. Yep, yep.
And a bunch of others. I can't remember the names right now, but plenty of kids or former NBA players are in the league right now because they just got that natural DNA. And LeBron wants Bronny to get to the league. I know that. Let's go over some things.
Mhm.
And ESPN took Bronny off this mock draft board, and LeBron seems to have been a little bit salty over it. You know,
Okay.
if you got the video, got a clip from Undisputed. LeBron get a little sassy sometimes, and he likes to tweet out and be passive aggressive. So let's go over what LeBron said in his tweets right quick.
All right.
We got sound on this. Bear with us, y'all. We getting better with the technology and stuff. We figuring this stuff out. We very, very raw with it. We just started this show. We will progress. We will get better and more fluid with some of the in and outs of the technology. But we learning right now and just figuring out. And if y'all blow us up, gas us up, pipe us up, balls, damn, pipe us up, damn. I've been listening too much Migos, but yeah, if we get there to the point where we, buy some more advanced equipment and whatnot, we'll be sure to give y'all more elaborate content.
Exactly. Were you able to hear the video?
No, I can't hear it. I can't hear it right now.
You didn't hear it? It was playing. All right, I can play that joint again. All right, we're gonna play it. Let the people hear it. I don't know if they heard it or not, but they're gonna hear it again.
2024 mock draft and projected Bronny into the 2025 draft. LeBron posted 2 tweets taking issue with this, but later deleted both, which I found very interesting. First tweet said, "Can y'all please just let the kid be a kid and enjoy college basketball? The work and results will ultimately do the talking no matter what he decides to do. If y'all don't know, he doesn't care what a mock draft says. He just works. Earned, not given." Second tweet said, "And to all the other kids out there striving to be great, just keep your head down, blinders on, and keep grinding. These mock drafts doesn't matter one bit. I promise you, only the work matters. Let's talk real basketball, people. 2024 mock draft.
I get tired of LeBron sometimes. Sometimes, sometimes he do just need to shut up and dribble, bro. He do just need to shut up and dribble, bro.
Why you say that?
He, to me, this just to me, he's speaking as if LeBron is just like his son is just like any. He's speaking as if Bronny, his son, is just a normal kid, like you and I's kid if they were playing basketball.
Yeah.
Speaking as if hey, just put in the work and whatnot. Like LeBron, you've already put it out there. Your goal is to get your son to get him drafted to the team you're playing on and play on the same team as him before you retire.
That's a dream.
So how you go? How you go sit up and say, "Oh, let the kid be a kid"? I don't think it's your intention, LeBron, but you're not letting him be a kid because you've already put it out there. Hey, I want my son to play with me, in the NBA. Like, so what you think people go take and run with it? Take and run with. You talk about something. Oh, let the kid be a kid and everything. He doesn't get to be a normal kid. Like he went. Go ahead.
He wants to be a normal kid. I mean, what you mean? I mean, he trying to be a normal kid, but a part of me is saying that a father just wants to see his son, succeed. You're not seeing that part.
And I'm not hating on that. I'm not hating on that. But LeBron, I think LeBron would serve his son better if he just keep his mouth shut sometimes. Like, why are you making it like a big deal, like as if ESPN is attacking your son or something and treating him as a superstar already, huh?
What would you do with your son? What would you do? You're trying to get your son in there. I mean, do you have a problem with fatherhood? I
don't have a problem with fatherhood.
What's up?
I don't have a problem with fatherhood. I think it's admirable what LeBron has done for his son, what he does for his kids. I'm pretty sure he has them, with the right nutritionist. I mean, Bronny is 6'4", 210 pounds as a freshman in college. And when you watch him play, you look at his mechanics and his body and just how naturally gifted he is. He looks like LeBron when he's moving, like a shorter, smaller version of LeBron. Just when he goes up to dunk, he looks like LeBron. When he shoots, he step back, he looks like LeBron. Like he's clearly been putting in the work. But I got to be a little realistic. In 23 games played this year, he averages 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and shooting from the field 37.1% on field goal percentage. That's 3.0 2-pointers. There's room for him to improve. Like, it's his first year of college. He has time, but I can't sit here and pretend like there's not, like, from LeBron's camp, a little bit of a push to, like, get Bronny in the league so I can achieve my goals and then retire finally. Like, he doesn't appear to be NBA ready to me. He has an NBA ready body, but when you look at his game, he doesn't even start. He's like 6 man off the bench. Don't get me wrong. Plenty of players in college that played off the bench are in the league now. When you think about Jalen Brunson playing right now on the TV for the Knicks, Devin Booker, who's like arguably top 10 player in the league, top 15, representing another light bright. He played off the bench his whole career at Kentucky. Behind that elite squad, and he's better than some of the people that started over him now. So there's very much potential for Bronny to grow and get better as a basketball player, but let's not pretend like father time is not playing a hand in the possibilities of this goal for LeBron. I mean, he is still rather healthy. He's still playing at a high level. It's pretty impressive. But like I said,
you say he might be popping them sports perkies.
Oh yeah. When he stopped them tomorrow, he done for. If he stopped doing that,
popping them perks.
Yeah, popping them perks, the muscle perks.
Come on, light bright Negro, you can't do that, light bright. Come on, man.
He is, bro. He is. I'm sorry. don't be surprised when the documentary comes out 10 years after he retires. And we just go say I told you so. Uh, but yeah, Bronny is not a normal kid. So I think why does LeBron feel the need to tweet that if it's not that big a deal? If he's just a normal kid, if he's just I know, I get it. If it was my son, I'd be the same way. I'd be out there
That's
like,
what I'm about
yeah,
to say. I'm trying to wait for you to be like, all right, maybe I might be like that. But nah, you just like, nah.
yeah. I'm gonna want my son. I'm gonna want the best for my son. I would want to have, you know, a family I can provide for with my billions of dollars and whatnot, and they not have to struggle and go through the same things I had to as a child and whatnot. That's normal. I'm not knocking Brian for that. It's just why is he coming at the media like there's why is he making up an enemy to Bronny for Bronny? Like why is he making out like the media is they're just being real. They're just analyzing basketball like they
Yeah,
do any prospect. I'm like, okay, he's not good enough for the draft. And I think it's rubbing LeBron the wrong way. It's like, all right, y'all getting in the way of
yeah,
of my
I understand
goals.
that.
So now I gotta spend it like y'all just doing too much. Like
I mean, I can see that because he only played what a couple semesters, not even, but maybe 1 or 2 semesters in college. Is that what it is right now?
who you talk about?
You talk about LeBron's son.
Yeah, LeBron's son, this is his first year in college, so he's
Yeah,
only played 23 collegiate games as of
exactly.
yesterday.
So I understand your son is it came from you, and you understand you've been training him doing all that stuff, but you got to understand different players develop differently. You developed very young, 13, 14, 15, all the way up to you came to the league at like what, 18 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. That's awesome. You LeBron, your body is made different than what your
For,
son is made up of. So
never
it's not,
seen
yeah, it's not a
never seen an
negative thing.
athlete like LeBron James. Like he's a one off, a freak of nature. Like we probably will never see somebody come in and have like
Yeah, it's different.
be LeBron.
Right, right. So some players take time to develop. Like you would say, like a person like Steph Curry. Steph Curry he played what 3 4 years in college,
Three
right?
years, 3 years at
So
Davidson.
it took him time. And then when he got in the league, he wasn't that until all of a sudden he got his groove. He developed into his game. And
Yeah,
not saying that your son is not a good player. I mean, we know your son's a good player. We don't know your son's a good player. I'm sorry. We don't know. Sometimes people just take time to develop. And with LeBron doing this, I understand you want to do this for your son and you want to, stand up for him. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm cool with that. You want to stand up? That's cool. But sometimes people develop differently, and you may have to accept that for your son. I mean, this is how it is. He may develop on his second year of college, third year of college,
true.
and they might look at him and be like, "Oh snap! I didn't know you could do that." Oh, he maturing. He doing his thing. Things take time, man. That's what I think. I don't think he's seeing
I'm
it.
I'm with you, and I think the one thing LeBron knows and is trying to shy away from the fact, like the only reason was considered on this year's draft board is because of his name, not his skill, not his skill. Like LeBron said, "Let the kid be a kid." LeBron,
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of the media and the analytics and the analysts and all that. Now I'm not, but we do that. We do that in the barbershop. We're doing that now on this show. We talk about sports and we analyze and judge, athletes on their skill level and where they should be at and all this other jive. But LeBron said he let a kid be a kid, like the media is doing something they never do to any other kid, like which
yeah,
is just cover their prowess, scout them and talk about their potential to be professional athletes. Why is
that's
LeBron
it.
why does
That's all
LeBron
they're doing.
like do you know how much media coverage LeBron was getting when he was in high school? I
It was
still
crazy.
I think we have it somewhere at home. I think my brother has it, but that Sports Illustrated or no, it's when ESPN had a magazine, the chosen one, LeBron when he was in high school on the cover, like you just knew when you looked at that cover of that magazine, you was just like, yo, this about to be
Yeah,
some different shit. And from day
yeah.
one, LeBron has been different, like a different kind of athlete, a different kind of basketball player. Jordan is great, but Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time to me.
Yeah.
And LeBron couldn't win enough could win 7 championships, and I would not change that argument. But LeBron, far as an athlete, far as longevity, far as no real injury history until like what 2 years ago when he hurt his ankle and was out 20 some games. Like
Yep.
he's a freak of nature. He's one of a kind. He's an, what do you call it, admiration, or something that's you'll never see again. Just one of a kind.
Yeah.
Um, so and we respect that, but you can't argue like with the media that how the media is covering your child. You knew this was coming. He knew this was coming. I'm sure you prepared him. He's not out here. The only thing against Bronny was he took a white girl to prom. That's the only thing that people have talked about
Hey man,
his life outside of basketball.
you want the
You know,
white bread, I mean that's the style, man.
hey man, he out there knocking them down. You already know. He don't even got to say nothing. Like, you coming with me? All right, cool. Like
He's living
Bronny
a different
out
lifestyle,
there in
man.
Cali, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
You gotta understand what type of privileges he got. When you got money up to that level, there's not a lot of black people up there. So I mean, he going with what he got around him, man. I mean, the white girls he probably dating probably own Canon, cameras. I mean, they own
You
like
right
stuff
though.
like that. You
You
know,
you right though.
yeah, they own the mic that we're using right now. They own that mic. They own it. So it's
Yeah.
like it's a different type of level of wealth. So I mean, sorry for the most black people. I mean, most of the people are white. So that he with who he sees. I mean, I ain't get mad at that. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
that's
not. I'm
what
not.
you do.
I'm not. I didn't say anything. I'm not saying anything about him dating white girls or anything. I'm just saying like I was attributing this to how LeBron has brought him up because he's not out here making an ass of himself like we see
Yeah,
other,
he's not.
like we see other young potential college athletes. When you think about Johnny Manziel's, the Baker Mayfields and all that, they're not out here doing the most and not acting like they've already made it somewhere. He's going through the process. He's went through high school. He's clearly working out and working on his game. If he received a scholarship to play at a D1 sports school, USC, it's
Uh,
Pac 12. So shout out to Bronny, man. I wish the best for him. Like I said, I'm not an avid Bron fan, but him, the way he talks sometimes, it just gets on your nerves. It's like it was better served for him not to say anything. Like, okay, we didn't mention it. I mean, I didn't mention anything to anybody about LeBron's son being taken off the draft boards. I wasn't out there like, oh shit, they took Bronny off the draft boards. He must be trash or anything. I think Bron just was a little hurt by that, and
a little
he's acting.
butthurt, you know.
Yeah, I,
I
I
mean,
I get.
rightfully so. It's his son. I can't get but too mad. It's his son.
Yeah, but you gotta be realistic. His son probably isn't getting drafted next year. He's not quite ready. He's not quite ready, and that's okay. That's okay. I know you want. I know you're racing against father talent, Brian, but you know you seem to be healthy enough to play at least 2 more years in the NBA. So let's say you know Bronny comes out next year. We all know the NBA is going to do what you want them to do and draft him to your team, or you go wherever he gets drafted. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see LeBron going to like the Charlotte Hornets just because Bronny
No.
gets drafted there. Like, you know how crazy Charlotte would be, if
Yeah, I
LeBron
don't
came
see
there.
that happening. But I know what you mean, though.
Yeah, yeah. And then he got his younger son who's like a senior in, I think he's a senior in high school right now. Bryce, you know,
Yeah.
he's coming up too. So you got to wait for him too if you want both your sons in the league. I I get having pool. I respect having pool like that, but if that happens, it's a circus, man. Like
That's
it's
crazy.
it's
But
not
to both
natural.
of them be there? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not. It wouldn't be natural like for both your sons to get drafted to wherever you're playing and y'all all play on the same team. That would be the team. If teams like really were interested in his sons playing for them,
Yeah.
they would not allow, just because LeBron wants something to let it happen. But somehow I feel like the league would make it happen just for ratings and another made up attribute for LeBron to have over Jordan and whatnot. So because
Because
we
that
all
would
know
be a
Jordan,
money maker, bro. That's a
yeah.
money maker.
But hey, Jordan's sons they weren't that good at basketball. They
No,
played they both played collegiately, but you never heard from them. You never heard from them. I think they covered a few of their games on ESPN before, and it was forgettable from what I remember. Like his son
forgettable.
out here being is going to be remembered for dating his Michael Jordan former teammate wife and piping her down. Like,
That sucked, bro. We don't want to get into that, but that sucked. That sucked, bro. That was
hey, that's
hard.
for another day. That's for another day.
Yeah. That
But
was
yeah,
wild.
yeah, LeBron, I salute you as a father. Like, don't get me wrong, I salute you as a father. Bronny seems to be um, a well-raised kid and whatnot. But you can just sit back and be a father sometimes. You don't have to.
You don't have to do everything.
You don't have to do everything. You don't have to speak for him. Like, I'm pretty sure he's aware. Like, hey, I'm not starting on my college team. I got a little bit more to work of my game to work on before I get to the NBA, which is my ultimate goal. But Bronny doesn't seem to be. He probably having fun, man. Let him have fun. Be in
Yeah, he's doing his
college, man.
thing.
Be in college. LeBron, I bet Brian probably wish he could go back and have the college experience. Like, that would be different.
Thanks.
That would be different. Like, LeBron in college, like, that would have been a whole.
I mean, I think he was needed to go ahead and go, but I don't. Yeah, I think he was good enough to go because the way he was playing, it was just so dynamic. It was like seeing Kobe again in high school.
Yeah,
It was the same type of feeling. It was like, oh, he can go because
I mean,
oh yeah,
he was already a
time he can
man.
go.
The way
Yeah.
his body was developing and whatnot, he was already a man. His athleticism, like, it didn't make sense for him to go to college to play basketball to try to get better. I was just speaking more on, like, for him from a social aspect for him to experience college. But then again, who knows? Maybe he been faithful to Savannah this whole time. Maybe that wouldn't do anything
Oh
for
dang!
him.
Don't why you gotta go
I
there,
didn't say
man?
anything. What did I
Why,
say?
you
What did I
said
say?
maybe. You said maybe he been faithful, man. Maybe.
Hey, if anybody on Twitter, they saw LeBron the other night with Jeannie Buss and one of her rich white friends. They both sitting beside LeBron and they touching on his arms and putting their head on his shoulder. LeBron was at LeBron was at Bronny's game last night and he was looking well behaved because Savannah was there. She slapped him upside the head a couple of times in the SUV on the way there.
You think he that soft that she be beating on him?
She don't be beating on him, but she probably gave him a piece of her mind over that. Like,
What if he said, "Shut up, woman"?
she'd probably be like, okay.
Yeah, you might be right. I ain't gonna get mad. You might be right.
I'm not gonna speculate on LeBron's faithfulness. I doubt it. If I'm honest, I doubt it. If I'm honest,
Hey, bro. Hey, listen, man. I can't let the light bright Negro right now.
He got
I can't
hush
let
money,
him.
bro. Think about it. He got hush money.
That's why your name is light bright Negro, because you a hater. Listen, brown skinned dudes don't cheat. Black men don't cheat, man. Maybe y'all light bright Negroes. That's why y'all be outside. Drake. Light bright Negroes like you. They all be out there cheating. Hey, man, listen. Black men don't cheat and talk about the brown skinned dudes, man. That's what they talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, man. He ain't do nothing, man.
Hey, Michael Jordan he got divorced early in his career.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, Jordan don't like. Hold on. Jordan don't like to be married for a long time. That's the problem with Jordan. He don't like to be married for a long time.
Yeah.
But he not saying that he be cheating, but he kind of be outside sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, he darker than LeBron, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm talking about black men don't cheat.
Bro, you're a hater.
Oh,
You're a hater, man.
To close out this topic, I do wish the best for Bronny. It'd be a great story to follow his father's footsteps and make it to the league and make a name for himself, not just be the son of LeBron James, but to actually be Bronny James. And once again, I'm just gonna say LeBron. Sometimes if there's no need for you to send a tweet if you just go later delete it. That's really that's some feminine ass energy right there. You in your feelings. That's how you know he was in his feelings. He tweets 2 tweets and deletes them later.
Man, listen, man. You already know why he in his feelings, man. Do I have to say it?
Go ahead, say it, man.
He ain't know his dad, man. He a product of a single mom, man. He in his feelings, man. I said it.
Okay.
I said it, man. I said it. I may get some backlash.
No, I didn't think about it like that. I didn't think about it like that. I never thought about it like that.
He's in his feminine nature because he's been around feminine nature for a long time. So I mean, it's just showing, man.
True. That's a good point, G. I would never thought about it, but it makes a lot of sense.
I said it, Bron. Listen, I don't know. Listen, I said it, Bron. I said it. You acting like a female.
Hey,
You're writing tweets. And then you're deleting them like a baby mama trying to find her baby daddy, and she mad because he only give her $500 a month when he make about eighty
Beat this
thousand a
man
year,
Michael way.
but he want more, but she want more money. So you talking crap on the internet, and then you want to go ahead and write stuff, and then go ahead and delete it. Yeah, I know what you did. I know what you did. You're embarrassing us brown skin folks, man. You're embarrassing us. Now stop doing that.
Steph Curry would never. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Steph Curry would never. Even though IE should be wild, but Steph Curry would never. But
hey, hold on. You don't want to go to? You want to talk about Steph Curry?
no,
You
no,
sure you
no,
want to go
no.
to Steph
We ain't.
Curry?
Hey, we ain't got the time. You know.
Oh, okay. I'm
You
about to
got the time
say.
today. We gotta talk about this next topic.
Oh yeah,
We'll take it
because
another day.
you going too far. Because we can talk a whole lot about weak beta Steph Curry all day, extra weak,
Hey
super
man,
weak.
the Warriors already going through it, man. Let's leave him alone, man. Let's leave him
Hey,
alone.
hey.
Hey, he nursing an ankle injury. Let's let that man be rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I'm sorry. Let him heal in peace. I'm sorry. That
You
did
got weak
sound kinda
ankles too.
crazy.
Weak knees too.
He does. If Steph Curry gets injured, it's going to be a knee or a leg or ankle or something like that. Just because he's just in the NBA, compared to me or you, he's big, but in far as an average NBA player, he's probably small. At
I
6'3",
mean,
he's put on
yeah.
some muscle, but he's 6'3" and just he's not known for power. He's a finesse player. So
Yeah, oh yeah, and we know for him for not having no balls.
hey man. Anyway, man. Speaking of that,
I don't know why you actually be on the show. I told you I'm be ignorant every single Sunday night. I'm gonna be ignorant every Sunday night.
I wouldn't expect anything different or less.
Exactly.
So I appreciate you. That's why I got you on
Hey,
here with me.
I waited all week to be ignorant. This is the only time I can be ignorant. I've been waiting all week.
Yeah. True that.
Hey.
Speaking of ignorance,
Oh gosh.
we gotta talk about them youngins down there in your city in Houston, bro. I love Houston.
Okay.
I love Houston. It's a lot of good sights to see down there in Houston. I enjoyed it when I came there. I wish I could have stayed longer. But we gotta talk about Houston Rockets star Jalen Green and the recent news that came out about him. So give it a second. G is gonna put up the video. Breaking news. It's been talked about all this week. He took down one of them top 10 on all our lists, on all of us men, all our lists of B-list celebrity women out here loving hip hop.
B-list celebrity, and she might be a C because she's C because I seen her on a few Tubi movies.
Tubi movies,
That's
okay, yeah,
definitely
she definitely a C then. She definitely a C.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, Tubi movies are for IG models and dudes that act like they can offer reality shows. It's dudes offer reality shows and IG models are on Tubi TV. I said it, Tubi. But if
Yeah.
any day
Hey,
you see me on here, you want to put me on a movie, I'll be on a movie. I mean, if just in case, I'll talk about you though. But hey, if y'all see this in the future, hey, I do a little something.
Hey,
Hey,
Tubi,
my lady do a little something. Shout out. Hey, my email is on in the links.
yeah. Hey, Tubi be going from 0 to 100 real quick on the movies. It'd be random as hell, and I love it. It's poor film quality, but I love it.
So no, I mean, yeah, some of the stuff do look like it was shot on the iPhone 6. It do.
Yeah.
It do some of the stuff.
I mean, I'm not even talking about the picture quality. It's like just the storylines and how dramatic it be, and it's always negative. It's like BT 2.0 or Tyler Perry 2.0. Like it's just drama and shit, and negativity and toxicity, and I love it, man. I love it. Let's play this video about our boy Jalen Green. It's playing, but there ain't no sound on it.
Yeah, I ain't put no sign on it yet.
Gotcha. Shout out to Stevie Knight. Y'all might see me, or even on the FMF podcast, clip up a couple of his content to talk about because I rock with him. He's very much one of the pioneers of making it okay to be a man again, and I'm all for that. And so are we here. Bring masculinity back, all that. But let's see what the news is on Jalen Green.
Exactly, man. Hey, and if Stevie want to holler at us, man, hey, I like your
Stevie.
message too, man. You all about masculinity over there, man. So
Stevie,
you do
we
your
here,
thing.
bro.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that you're a baby daddy. I don't like that part of it. I said it. I mean, I don't like it. But who else to tell you the truth? I mean, I rock with you though. Some of the stuff you do, you work out, you do your thing, but you're still a baby daddy. All right, let's see what he got to say, man. Let's see what he got to say. Let's go and rewind. Let's see what he talking about.
On Draya Michelle's page. A happy International Women's Day.
Yeah.
As women, we
Yep.
navigate through so much, often leading us to question, what is my purpose? For me, the magic lies in motherhood and the awe-inspiring ability to bring life into this world over the span of 2 decades. It's my superpower. And if anything can surpass the wonder of being a woman, it's the privilege of bringing another woman into existence. We are overjoyed to share our love for you, little girl. I am excited to speak words to the daughter I never thought I'd have. We are anxious about your arrival, but take your time. This world can be tough, but know you are being brought into a space of love, security, and adornment, right? Sweet message. Sweet message. No problem with it, right? But the speculation was true. The rumor was valid as hell, and Draya Michelle's 40-year-old ass rocked the cradle and got 22-year-old, well, 21 at the time, but 22-year-old now, Jalen Green, professional basketball player ass, to shoot the club up and get her ass pregnant for the 3rd time. Got to be more careful, bro. On Draya Michelle's page. A happy International Women's Day. As women, we navigate through so much, often leading us to question, what is my purpose? For me, the magic lies in motherhood and the awe-inspiring ability to bring life into this world over the span of 2 decades. It's my superpower. And if anything can surpass the wonder of being a woman, it's the privilege of bringing another woman.
What you say, boss?
No, I was saying you could kill it, but got to be more careful. That was my exact reaction, bro. One thing I don't understand, G, and this is for my brothers of African descent in our community, a plague in our community is, it's just, I get it. You get down there in the jungle of the juices of a woman, and it's like it's one of the best feelings in the world. I get it, but yes, we love it. We love it as men. We love it. We can't help it.
Smooth words from the light, bright Negro.
You stupid, bro. But yeah, I still don't, like, me personally, as much as, you know, that moment can be kind of put you in a trance, kind of get you hooked, kind of put a spell on you in the heat of the moment. Nothing exactly, nothing has been ever good enough to where I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just let off in this jank. I don't understand the lack of pullout game amongst our community. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of men would love to get a taste of Draya Michele, for lack of a better term. You know, she's like one of them top 10 IG models, you know, fake body and all that I know of. You know, I've actually seen her one time in Atlanta. Even I got a little starstruck, I ain't gonna lie, but you know, what possessed him to just let off up in her, man? Like, Jalen Green has been in the league 2 years. This is actively his 3rd year in the league. He's still under a rookie contract. He's about to get paid, bro. He's talented. He's talented. You know, we got highlights. You know, he can dunk, you know, shoot. You know, he's a young boy, 21. He's a baby. We'll get into that too, his age and whatnot. But I don't understand it, man. Like, he's not the only one. Mind you, he's not the only one. You got Zion Williamson. Last year, he was having that affair. He got exposed by that corn star, who wasn't even a top 100 corn star at the time. But you know, she came out and said,
just airwalking.
Yeah, see that look. Look at the way that boy flying. The sky was the limit for him, but now it's just a cap on it because he's so much life to live, so much, ain't even got paid the most what he's worth yet. And you
look at Jalen Green here, clear for takeoff. Oh my!
Draya, Michele, my goodness. You trying to turn the sound off?
Is it off?
Yeah, it's off now.
All right.
It's off now. Appreciate it. Draya Michele has a son that is Jalen Green's age. So when she was 17, 18, that was when she first gave birth to a child. And I believe that kid is by another ball player. I don't know if he played football or basketball, but she tend to know what she's doing in this realm. As far as
is she a professional?
I can't speculate on that. I don't know enough about Draya Michele, but it seems like she got some type of specialty skill as far as getting these dudes locked into 18-year contracts. And then she has I believe she has a younger child that's like 7 years old. But if how can they have family dinner and the guy who got you pregnant and your son the same age talking about the same shit and whatnot? That's like,
it'd be like
that's kind of crazy.
What year you graduated? I got in 08. I'm 08 too. Oh, man, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Miss Jenkins? Oh yeah, I know Miss Jenkins.
I know her son just shaking like her. I mean, I don't know her relationship with her kids and whatnot, or who her other baby daddies are, but that he got to be shaking his head somewhere. Like, this is probably his homeboy. It's like your homeboy. It's like your homeboy getting your mom's pregnant. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on his mental state and whatnot, but it's just kind of wild to me. But he not, like I said, Jalen Green not the only one. Zion Williamson, he couldn't control himself. He can't control his eating, so he can't control, his tallywhacker.
His tallywhacker.
Like these old women talking some good shit in these boys' ears, and they just letting off, man.
Like dumb Negroes, man.
Yeah. Another rising superstar, Anthony Edwards. Last year, he's got some allegations of possibly getting a girl pregnant right before he got his big contract.
Like a dumb Negro, another one.
Right before he got his $200 million, he out here shooting the club up. And don't get me started on your boy Tyreek Hill. Like, I love Tyreek Hill as a football player, but he got like 7 of them things out there right now. He just wilding in Miami, bro.
I mean, that's his style. I mean, he like to have fun,
But that NFL money, not like the NBA money. You got 7 baby mamas. You gonna be poor at some point. You gonna be poor at some point, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
You gonna be poor. But I mean, looking at these kids, man, they don't care. I mean, they just don't care. I mean, if they don't care, why do we care?
True.
I mean, do we have to come to a fine line where it's like, are these women pedophiles, or this is what dudes want to do?
I wanted to get into that, bro, because if this was 39-year-old LeBron James getting 21-year-old such and such pregnant, it would be a whole thing. It would be a whole list of comments from women like, "Oh, it's giving cringe, it's giving pedophile, it's giving rob the cradle," and shit like that. It's a double standard when it comes to that. Like, should we look at this like they're both grown, they're both of age. He was 21 at the time, so he was a man, But it's like I don't really care about age, even if it was reversed, if it was man and woman, man like younger woman. That's just what it is. But should we consider this like pedophile activity from Miss Michele?
Honestly, I mean, you may not like my answer, but it's not pedophile. I mean, he of age. I mean, I think he's of age where he can buy liquor, he can buy cigarettes, he can go to the army, he can buy a gun, he can go to jail, be charged as an adult, but so he adult.
I mean, I agree with you. I just feel like if it was role reversal, if it was a man, 39-year-old man, 22-year-old woman, it'd be a whole different story.
I mean, true, but there ain't nothing we could do about it. I mean, I feel you though.
So there is a double standard in society when it comes to this
It's
topic.
not. I don't think it is a double standard. I mean, I've always been tested. Your wife needs to be younger than you. That's just my test to it. That's what I think. I think your wife should be younger than you.
Half your age though.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
If she's legal, if you 49, 50 and she's 25, honestly, that's how they used to marry.
Good point.
I don't have no problem. I don't have a problem with it as long as his intentions is good and that's what he wants to do. He wants to be married and stuff like that. I just don't. I mean, I think differently, man.
I'm pretty sure.
Of age.
I'm 95% sure Jalen Green was not thinking about marriage when he got Draya knocked up. He just thinking
no.
damn, I'm piping Draya. Let me let off in her. Like I got show everybody I got her.
And there's so many women. I'm like, why, bro?
Bro, he in Houston, bro. He in Houston.
Yeah, Houston's wild out here.
I mean, I know y'all got the little outbreaks and stuff down there, but he can literally have any woman he wants, and he chose to knock up a two-time 39-year-old baby mama.
That's what he like, Keith. I don't know why he like that stuff, man. It's weird to me. Trust me, it's weird to me.
Don't get me wrong.
That's what he like.
Don't get me wrong, Draya a little attractive. She got a body. Whether it's fake or not, she got a body. She seems to take care of herself. She's been on a lot of our radar for a long time now. Like I said, as a C-list celebrity, but or Instagram model, she like in that Hall of Fame, like up there with
a C-list celebrity. She is.
Yeah, up there with the Hall of Fame of Instagram models. But
exactly,
I just feel for this man. Like he about to get paid, broke off like upwards of $180 million. Exactly. You think?
I'll be right back. I got more to say on this. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got more to say on it though. Hold on.
All right, go ahead, bro. Do your thing. I'm not a hater, y'all. I'm really not a hater, but I am a contrarian. I like to ask questions and wonder. Like I like to put myself in Jalen Green's shoes and just be like, "What the hell are you thinking, bro?" Me at 21, I don't care who it was. I don't think I would try to knock up a 39-year-old, and then, at 21, I'm definitely not thinking about having a long-term relationship. I'm just thinking about knocking down something on to the next one. If I'm honest, like, I don't know, man. He's just young. He got his whole career ahead of him. I mean, maybe he wanted to be a father. Not knocking that, but just he ain't. I feel like he ain't even lived life yet. He is living life. I'm sorry. Excuse me. He is living life. He's in the NBA, so he's probably experiencing things that I won't come close to experiencing in life. I ain't hating on that. But I don't know. I just think if it was me, if I'm a 20-year-old NBA star, I'm about to get paid a major contract, I ain't making no mistakes like that because I know women go see me as a ticket. At least the type of woman I'm dealing with probably at that age, at 21. Women probably go see me as a ticket. I ain't gonna be able to trust none of them. Especially when it comes to like getting pregnant and whatnot. I'm a check. I'm a ticket. Like she already had a baby by one ball player, so she pretty much set for life. And I don't know how she makes her money outside of reality TV, or like my boy G says she does 2B movies. I don't know how well that pays, but it seemed like she got a nice little hustle going there. Just find a baller, whisper them sweet nothings in his ear, and get him knocked up, get him in that 18-year contract. She good. Shout out to her though. I ain't hating on Draya either. It's just a weird ass situation, random as hell. And I guess Houston, one of them cities. You don't know who you go run into, and when you in them inner circles, when you in that spotlight, you can hook up probably with just about anybody just because y'all at that status. So I ain't gonna knock it. Meanwhile, another game just came on. Got the Lakers and LeBron James. Speaking of LeBron James and AD and them, they're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are currently the second best team in the West. They've slid down in the loss column some, and now they're the second seed behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. But I think it's cool to see Oklahoma City and the Minnesota Timberwolves are both teams who we wouldn't expect to be on the top of the especially in the Western Conference, which tends to be more competitive nowadays. But to see two young teams, you know, hooping like that, going against the stereotype of the superstars go win the championship every year, they could shock the world. I like Ant Edwards. I like Anthony Edwards. He's a nice young star. Um, I don't like Karl Anthony Towns though. He big and he talented. He can shoot and everything, but he's just whiny. Whiny. G might be right. That's light price. We don't know how to act with our emotions and stuff. So, also I like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Me watching the NBA this year, I ain't watched it too much, but what I have seen, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander deserves to be the MVP right now. They go give it to Jokic. The NBA is catering to the European players and the European stars, and trying to change the color of the face of the NBA to another color. And Jokic and Luka are talented, but I don't think Jokic is talented. I mean, he pisses me off, yo. He pisses me off. He just looks like he comes in the arena from chopping wood and laying on the couch all day and just does his little waddle onto the court and just be balling, bro. Just be moving, passing, rebounding, putting it back up off the offensive rebound. He can shoot threes. He's kind of a freak of nature too. And I'll say he was the best player the last 2 years in the NBA, especially with being on the best team in the NBA, which how the MVP should be measured. But by record, the MVP, as far as the MVP rankings, it should be like maybe Jason Tatum or Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. It can't be Jason Tatum. I'm sorry. Scratch Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is a talented player, but he has zero dog in him. He has zero dog in him. Like, I don't know if y'all watched the game against the Nuggets the other day, but Jalen Brown was the one who balls in the clutch moments, and when you need a bucket, Jalen Brown is that dog. He might not be as talented as Jason Tatum, but when it comes to the bigger moments, Jalen Brown tends to shine more. So Jason Tatum talented. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but he's not an MVP to me. I don't care if Boston has the best record in the NBA. They have a great team. He has a great supporting cast. It's not Jason Tatum. I've seen him take over games before, but it's almost like he just showing off his one-on-one skill. He doesn't necessarily make the team around him better. He's just good alone. But Shea Gilgeous-Alexander will be my MVP right now. Denver's climbing up the ranks in the Western Conference. I wouldn't be surprised if they finish the season number one because they're starting to get rolling and whatnot. So, Jokic is a candidate. He's a top 3 candidate. But between him and Shea, I don't see anybody else coming for that spot unless something miraculous happens. Giannis, he's always going to be in the conversation, but Milwaukee is missing something. Dame is still hooping. He's not what he was in Portland, and he's getting up there in age, but I don't see Milwaukee is missing something. I just don't know what it is. It's the same thing with the Phoenix Suns. They have 3 superstars. They seem to not be able to get on the court together at all. Bradley Beal, every other game I watch, he in a beanie and a denim jacket on the sideline looking cool, collecting his millions, but I don't know what's going on with him. But Phoenix is missing something. I don't know what it is. They have all the offensive firepower, but they just seem to be missing something. My Warriors bounced back this week. Speaking of the Bucks, we dubbed the Bucks on Wednesday night after taking that embarrassing ass L last Sunday to the Boston Celtics. I mean, I turned that game off after the first quarter because it was just like we didn't come to play. We didn't come to play that day, and it's okay. They probably had a chip on their shoulder. We beat them in the championship a couple years ago. They are the best team in the NBA. We just didn't come to play. I don't know what it is with the Warriors. We're missing something too. We just resting on our accomplishments at this point. Steph is still playing at a high level. Clay has a game here and there. I think he's playing better coming off the bench than he was starting last year. So Clay still got some gas left in the motor. Draymond, he could be Draymond. I love him. and he get on my nerves sometimes. But gotta love Draymond. He gonna be who he is, and he's still the heart and soul of the team. Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins bothers me. He hasn't been right since I don't know. I think his father was sick, but there was a rumor that he found out his alleged child was actually his best friend's child and whatnot. Something ain't been right mentally with Andrew Wiggins. He was starting to play better recently, but seems to have fallen off a little bit. I like some of our younger players, but I don't think we're winning the championship this year. We're going to be in the play-in tournament, and if we do get into playoffs, I'm sorry. If we do get into playoffs, we probably can get past the first round. I don't know. That's tough to say though, because if we play OKC would get us up out of there. I think Denver ultimately would get us up out of there. It would be a great series if we could play somebody like Phoenix or something like that. I think the Lakers would get us up out of there because they're just a bigger team. They just, we're a small team. We don't have any big men. I mean, Kevon Looney comes off the bench now. Draymond starts at center. I don't know what it is with the rotations. Also, shout out Jonathan Kuminga. He's coming into his own this season. But yeah, man, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will be my MVP right now. Y'all comment if y'all think y'all have a difference of opinion. Shai Gilgeous get busy though. Right now, Lakers up 2 in the close.
Who get busy?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder. I was just going down the list, just talk about some teams in the NBA who could possibly be MVP and whatnot, and just talking to the people while you were gone, just talking some straight basketball shit. Okay. But you said you had something to say about the topic still. Speaking on young Jalen.
Jalen, back to that, it's his fault. I mean, I think it has nothing to do with her. She's born to be a slut. She's gonna be a slut. So it's on you to be able to be aware of the sluts. Now, the sluts creed is whoever she can get on their knees will fall for the creed to be a baby mama. That's the creed. I just made that up, but it sound.
Hey,
okay.
That sounded like you read that out of the book. I'm rolling with it.
Man, I mean, I'm smooth with it, man. They call me Black Sheep G, so I got to be smooth with it, So when you got to understand the significance of the slut. The slut, the slut, it stands for it's for the each letter. I mean, that's just how it is. Sluts, the S is just for sin. That's they all they do is producing a lot of sin. Okay, they like sin. Okay, the S is for sin. Now the L is for disloyal. Don't mind the DIS because the DIS is silent. But it means disloyal. Don't worry about the DIS. Just know that it's silent. Some words come out silent, but it is disloyal.
I like that.
And for we're gonna put it for Ebonics for all the black Negroes, especially this light skin around here. You will get trapped. So forget about the Y, O, and the U. Just don't worry about that. It's just you. You will get caught. That's just how it is. She's gonna be a slut. And and for T, the T stands for sometimes they're trannies. Only sometimes though. So that breaks down what a slut is. If you need to go ahead and listen to that again, go ahead and rewind it. But she is a slut. So she knew what she wanted to see. She was being disloyal. And hey, she got you. She got you, Jalen. She got you. So now you got to deal with her for the rest of your life. You got to deal with her taking unnecessary pictures all the time, half naked, with your baby out. You got to deal with paying probably $3 million every year in child support. It may be around there, maybe half of that, but it's going to her. It's going to her. You got to deal with all her shenanigans. You got to deal with her probably getting on the knees for another dude because that's her track record. Because she is what, people? A slut.
Hey, yes sir, this nigga spitting.
Yes, man. Yes, that's how you got to do around there. Man. You gotta let people know.
Hey, when you got no cap. When you got the T, I thought it was gonna be like time for you to pay that child support. But you went straight
that too, man. There's synonyms for each letter in slut. There's synonyms for it. That's another
multiple
synonym.
synonyms. Okay.
Yeah, man. You gotta
Multitude
understand.
things because they unpredictable.
Yeah,
you never
man.
know what you're gonna get. I like how you put that, Black CG. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So we live in a wild world full of sluts, and some of them are trannies.
Some of them are tallywhacker killers.
Tallywhacker killers. That's what they are.
Yeah, TWK.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
watch out for it. Y'all don't steal that.
It's wild out
TWK
here in these
was
streets,
created
man.
here.
It's wild. It's wild,
wild.
man.
It's
Hit a
wild,
like
bro.
for the algorithm, man. We cooking up here, but we have a lot of entertainment on Sunday nights, man.
Yeah, we talk about sports, but we try and keep it light. We try and keep it entertaining. You know, Black CG, he wild over here. I don't know where he got that from. He just opened a textbook somewhere and found that.
Hey, man, I get all philosophical at night, man. They call me Black Sheep G. You never know, man, what I'm gonna say. That's why.
Hold on. We got bricks in the chat. We got bricks.
Oh,
in the
we
chat.
got bricks in the chat.
Bricks go wherever we go, bro. Throw the bricks in the chat. Don't throw them at me.
No.
TWK bricks. Shout out to Todd.
Tallywhacker killers.
Tallywhacker killers. Hey, shout out to Bridge 100 too for commenting, man. He obviously he weak off us. He weak off.
Hey, Bricks, man. Hey, holla at us, man. Hey, hit a like for us, man. We appreciate you.
Hey, we appreciate you tuning in, bro. We just keeping it like we talk about sports things. We like us men like to talk about. We like to have a good time too. It's late Sunday. We all about to go back to the 95 grind tomorrow. You know, we just trying to loosen up a little bit, have a little bit of lightheartedness, fellowship before we all go back to the grind tomorrow. But yeah, Jalen Green, bro.
You talking about Bricks 100? I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Rich
100, be Rich 100.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We be getting real ignorant, man. Make sure you go ahead and follow. That's on the Rumble. Hey, shout out from Rumble, man. Hey, go ahead and follow us. We got some Rumble mob. We'll have some fun this year, man. Hey.
Shout out to the Rumble mob. Shout out to Touch, too, avid listener of all our content, man. Yeah, Jalen, I'm gonna pray for you, bro. I'm gonna pray for you. Yeah. I know that I'm looking forward to seeing you get your contract. You deserve it, you know. Cause look at the highlights, man. The boy flying. He look like Black Jesus out there, you know, with the hair flowing and everything, you know. But
it ain't gonna matter. His check gonna be gone anyway.
It's gonna be gone. He gonna have to grow up real fast. He got to grow up real fast, and that's what I really fear for him. I don't want him to have to grow up too fast. He's 21 or 22 now. He just turned 22, not even a couple weeks ago, and it's like, damn, man,
he done.
He done.
Your money going to the slut. Your money going to the slut.
Hey, you think he might just start playing trash so they don't pay him no more, so he ain't got to pay that child support? He gonna say the hell out this first contract because that second one he ain't going it to be bigger.
No more money for you. It's gonna be over for you. I hope that contract look good. I hope you play in the league as long as LeBron, because you got 18 years with the slut. Gosh, man.
18-year contract. That's a long contract. You know, teams won't give you that length of a contract. You know, not even in baseball.
At all. But, I know she happy. She's I'm set for another 18 years.
Yeah.
I got rid of my other kid got too old. So you know what? I had to get another one. She read up like an EBT card. She read up.
Hey, that's why I was telling the people while you were going. It seems like, you know, she has a nice little hustle going on here. You know, get an 18-year contract at 18. Now she up there a little bit more in age. She need to re-up. You know, got to expand her catalog. So
very smart on her. Very, very smart young lady.
Yeah, very smart on her, but
hey, very smart on her.
I
can't knock the hustle.
I can't knock the hustle. I'd probably be worse if I was a woman.
You would have done worse. Now you would have dog. You would have did them dirty.
I don't know, but it seems woman got many paths. A woman has many paths. Many a treacherous past, but she got many paths to make it in this world. The paths we don't have, you know.
At all. We can't do half the stuff they're doing.
We can't do any of it. We can't just show our feet and get people to throw $3 a month at a subscription for us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop being freaky ass niggas out here too, man. Like subscribing to some feet, man. You know.
You know the reason why we got a girl named Draya, because y'all weak, low testosterone, whack, soft, beta male. What other words I can say? You feminine. You everything about you. You're the
Simps.
reason why
Simps.
girls like that. What's another one?
Simps.
Yeah, simps. You're the reason why there's IG models. Be honest. The only reason why IG models exist because of weak men. How about
Yeah,
that?
true that.
That's the only. That's the only way. That's the only way they're around. Cause of y'all.
It's very true. We consume that shit. We as men.
Weak ass.
Yeah. I think this could be a wrap for this week, man. I know you got a lot of stuff to do. G, you got anything to say to the people before we leave?
Stay away from the sluts. Stay away from the sluts.
Single dropping soon.
Single dropping soon.
Stay away
hey, I'm
from
trying
the
to tell you.
sluts.
Hey, I got a voice. You hear me? Stay away from the sluts.
Hey, shout out to Millennials. Where you been at, bruh? Millennials, where you been at? Where you been at, bro? Hey, he said.
Having a man. Oh dang! What it say?
Draya having a son with a man a year younger than her oldest son. Nasty work. Having a child. She's having a little girl. Okay. Well, hopefully the girl finds a better path in life. You know what I'm saying? Not going after ball players and whatnot, chasing waterfalls. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's been another one. They ain't kicked us off yet, so I guess we'll be back next week. But until then, salute to y'all. Y'all have a good week at work, and we'll see y'all next Sunday. We'll get G in the studio.
We'll see y'all next time. She a slut now. She a slut. Shout out to sluts. Keep on tricking these retarded Negroes. Just go for the light skinned ones. They always fall for it. All right, we'll see y'all later, man. See y'all in the next one.
Peace.